All right, it's Jabberin Jack here with you at number 16 in our programs. We're going to play some stuff at random. We're up and down the years, maybe playing the late music, and then we jump back to the early music years ago, take you down memory lane. Don't know what you're going to have: rock and roll, rhythm and blues, doo-wop, country, old country, new country, maybe even a polka might be, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to start off with The Shake by Neil McCoy. That's a pretty nice bouncy tune. I think you'll like it. Give it a good listen here.
Oh yeah, there we go. Some men are attracted to a pair of big blue eyes. It takes a pretty face to make their temperature rise. Looks aren't that important, just icing on the cake. What really turns me on is the shake. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come on, baby, you know what I like. Shake it real funky, shake it real low. Shake it till you can't shake it no more. It's a natural attraction. Mother Nature wouldn't make a mistake. What really turns me on is the shake. When Eve first said to Adam, which outfit do you like? The maple or the fig leaf? Now honey, they both look nice. Clothes don't mean that much to me. Maybe you better go and ask the snake. What really turns me on is the shake. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come on, baby, you know what I like. Shake it real funky, shake it real low. Shake it till you can't shake it no more. It's a natural attraction. Mother Nature wouldn't make a mistake. What really turns me on is the shake. Gary, Indiana, Mobile, Alabama, Phoenix, Arizona, Bismarck, North Dakota, New York, LA, Houston, Tampa Bay, London, Tokyo, everywhere you go. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come on, baby, you know what I like. Shake it real funky, shake it real low. Shake it till you can't shake it no more. It's a natural attraction. Mother Nature wouldn't make a mistake. And what really turns me on is the shake. What really turns me on is the shake. The shake. Let's do the shake.
I got an old record here from 1962. You'll Lose a Good Thing by Barbara Lynn. Thing of it is, the words and music are written by Barbara Lynn Ozen, O-Z-E-N. I think it's probably the same girl. She just probably recorded it under the name of Barbara Lynn. Yeah, from back in 1962. You're gonna lose a good thing.
You should lose me. Oh yeah, you lose a good thing. If you should lose treat me, and I'll be good to you. 'Cause if you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. I'm giving you one more chance for you to do right. If you'll only straighten up, we'll have a good life. 'Cause if you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. This is my last time, not asking anymore. If you don't do right, I'm gonna march out of that door. And if you don't believe me, just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing.
Now that's kind of a nice song for a slow dance, you know. Grab your honey bun and kind of just lie around the floor a little bit, nice and slow. Anyway, the next song I got here is called This Time by the Bellamy Brothers. And I got to tell you, there's about 4 or 5 different songs that were written by, you know, called This Time. One was written way back in '42 by Irving Berlin. And then there was another one done by Troy Chandel. Another version of a song called This Time by, what the heck? Let me think a second here. Brian Adams, you know. John Mellencamp did another one. Anyway, this is one by the Bellamy Brothers, and I don't know if it resembles any of those other ones, but it's a nice song, so let's give it a little listen up.
I've walked straight out that door before, but I never stayed away for too long. I always left my heart behind, came wandering back to home. I packed my bag so many times, I'm wearing out my clothes.
Well, it's time to play one by the King, Elvis Presley. I got one here called Return to Sender, from his movie called Girls, 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 back in 1962. I always liked this song. It was one of my favorite all time.
Return to sender. Return to sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such song. We had a quarrel, a lover's spat. I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So then I dropped it in the mailbox as in a special deed. Bright and early next morning, it came right back to me. She wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such person, no such zone. This time I'm gonna take it myself and put it right in her hand. And if it comes back the very next day, then I'll understand. Writing on it, return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such zone. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender,
You all know the Supreme Court of the United States a while back struck down the fact that the kids can't say a prayer in school in the morning. And now the results of that today is that the kids are shooting one another, killing one another. They gotta go through metal detectors to go to school these days, you know. Well, just the other day I turned on the news, and there was somebody from up in New Hampshire took a case to the Supreme Court that they don't want to hear the Pledge of Allegiance said in the schools anymore. And I'm thinking, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. And I'm all for saying the prayer, and I'm all for the Pledge of Allegiance. And it reminded me of a song, a record that I got here by Jan Howard. And I want you to hear it. So here it is.
When I was a little girl in school, we always started each day with the Pledge of Allegiance. But I never fully understood the meaning until one night on nationwide television, one of the great entertainers of our time, Red Skelton, stood unashamed before the world and told a story of how the principal of his school, realizing that the pledge might have become monotonous to the boys and girls, took the time to explain each and every word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one, pledge, dedicate all of my worldly goods, allegiance, my love and my devotion, to the flag, our standard, oh glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts freedom is everybody's job. United, that means that we have all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 48 great states. 48 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that's love for country. And to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people. And it's from the people to the leaders, not from the leaders to the people. For which it stands, one nation, meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation, and justice, the principle or qualities of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. And now, let me hear you recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Since I was a small child, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance, under God. Wouldn't it be a pity if someone said, that is a prayer, and that would be eliminated from schools too?
You know, our nation was founded more or less under God so that we could practice freedom of religion. And the rule that says a separation between church and state, that was so that the church doesn't tell the state how to run business, and the state doesn't tell the church how to run business. I don't think it means that you can't have "In God We Trust" on our money, or that the kids can't say a prayer in school or at a football game. And now they're fighting over, can they say the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag? What is this coming to? We have young people overseas fighting and dying with all to have our freedoms, and these idiots are going to the Supreme Court, and those screwballs are taking them away. They need somebody up there with a little more brains, I think. Anyway, let's liven things up and get off of this. Back in 1958, Prez Prado came out with a song called Mambo No. 5. And at about the same time, a little bit later, Dick Jacobs and his orchestra did it. Sometime after that, in fact, quite a while after that, Lou Bega came out with the same thing. It's called Mambo No. 5, and here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo No. 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo No. 5. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Trumpet. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. I do all to fall in love with a girl like you. 'Cause you can't run and you can't hide. You and me gonna touch the sky. Mambo number 5.
Well, now I can sit back down after jumping around here. That's quite a number. Do you remember Paul Anka? What's he from? Back in the 50s, I think. He's got an old standard song here that was written before his time, I think, back in 1936, back the year I was born, called Good Night, My Love.
Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams and sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright, and bring you closer to me. Just one thing I'd like to know. If your love is still warm for me, or has it gone cold? If you should awake in the still of the night, have no fear, for I'll be there, darling, you know I care. Please give your love to me, dear, only. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams and a sleep. Sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright, and bring you closer to me. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams and sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright, and bring you closer to me. Good night, my love. Good night, my love. Good night, my
You know, I just like to hear those old songs where you can slow dance to them. That's a good one there. Paul Anka, he made a lot of records. Anyway, in 1965, #1 chart record, The Supremes and Stop in the Name of Love. Yeah, think it over. And I did. And here's Lucas with the lid off. Try this one on for size. Well, I got one more nightmare record here. Y'all heard the story of the Three Little Pigs? I never think you ever heard it with Rambo in it. Anyway, here's Green Jelly and their version of the Three Little Pigs. Open up or I'll blow your house down. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Here it is.
Well, he was kind of hippie, spent most of his days just dreaming of the city. And then one day, he bought a guitar. He moved to Hollywood to become a star. But living on the farm, he knew nothing of the city. Built his house out of straw, what a pity. Then one day, jamming on some chords, along came the wolf, knocking on his door. Little pig, let me in. I'll blow your house in. Puffin', blow your house in. Puffin', blow your house in. Puffin' it up, blow your house in. just soaking, hopping and a bopping down on Venice Beach, getting paid money for religious speech. Built his shelter from when he garbage picked, mostly made up of old cans and sticks. Then one day he was cranking up Bob Marley. Along came the wolf on his big bad Harley. Little pig, let me in. Well, I'm huffing, I'm puffing, I'll blow your house in. Huffing, puffing, blow your house in. Huffing, puffing, blow your house in. Huffing it up, blow your house in. Third little piggy, the grade A student, his daddy was the rock star named Pig Nugent, earned his master's degree from Harvard College, built his house from his architect knowledge, a dry level mansion, Hollywood Hills, daddy's rock stardom, paid for the bills. Then one day came the old house smasher, the big bad wolf, the little piggy slasher. Little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in. Well, I'm huffing, I'm puffing, I'll blow your house in. Huffing, puffing, blow your house in. Huffing, puffing, blow your house in. Huffing it up, blow your house in. Big bad wolf, well he huffed and he puffed all that he could. And lo and behold, the little piggy's house stood. It's made out of concrete, the little piggy shouted. The wolf just frowned as he pouted. So they called 911 like any piggy would. They sent out Rambo just as fast as they could.
Yo, Wolfface, I'm your worst nightmare. Your ass is mine.
Well, the wolf fell dead, as you can plainly see. And that's the end of the story for you and me. You still give a listen, you just may hear the big wolf and little piggy say, little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in.
You know, there was a time when I really enjoyed that story. There was that, I mean, you know, not no more. Anyway, here's Patty Page and Cross Over the Bridge. I think it's time we got back to some music.
If you're a guy who's had a gal in each and every port, and you forgot the rules of love that life has always taught, and if you broke as many hearts as ripples in a stream, well, brother, here's the only way that you can be redeemed. Cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge, change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you. Brother, cross over the bridge. If you have built a boat to take you to the greener side, and if that boat is built of every lie you ever lied, you'll never reach the promised land of love, I guarantee. 'Cause lies cannot hold water and you'll sink into the sea. Cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge, change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you. Brother, cross over the bridge. isn't easy to resist temptation's call. But think of how your broken heart will hurt you when you fall. 'Cause someday you will find that you are hopelessly in love, and she'll belong to someone else as sure as stars above. Cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge. Change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you, brother. Cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge, cross over the bridge. Brother, cross over the bridge.
Well, now that's more like it. Some years back, when I was living up in New York State, I can't even remember how long ago it was, I went to a garage sale, and they had these old albums in the box, and a whole pile of them, you know how they do. And I just thought I'd take a look in there and see if I find something that's interesting. And I see this record by O.B. McClinton was an album, and I look on and I read about it, what's on the cover there, and I see it was backed up by the Jordanaires. Now I know they're good because they've backed up a lot of stars, plus they used to, in the early years for Elvis Presley, they backed up Elvis Presley, and you know, the Colonel, he wanted nothing but the best for Elvis. So I thought, gee, if these guys are backing him up, maybe he ain't too bad, you know. So I bought the album. It cost me, I think it was 50 cents. I'll tell you what, it was the best 50 cents I ever spent. Here's O.B. McClinton, backed up by the Jordanaires, and I still go to Memphis. Well, in his mind.
I remember Julie and Memphis. I remember leaving them behind. Lord, I thought I could live without them, but I can't stop thinking about them, and I still go to Memphis in my mind. I still go to Memphis in my mind. I still dream of her love and how it once was mine. I've been gone from Julie for such a long, long time, but I still go to Memphis in my mind. Yes, I still go to Memphis in my mind. Softly Memphis memories come to haunt me. I can feel the sweet lips touching mine. When I get that lonesome feeling, Lord, I stare a hole in my ceiling, and I go to Memphis in my mind. I still go to Memphis in my mind. I still dream of her love and how it once was mine. I've been gone from Julie for such a long, long time, but I still go to Memphis in my mind. Yes, I still go to Memphis in my mind. Lord, I still go to Memphis in my mind. I said I still go to Memphis in my mind.
As you know, one of the great superstars of yesteryear in the rock and roll field was Buddy Holly. They were what they call a garage band or a garage group. When they first started out, they used to practice out in the garage. And they didn't have a name for their band. They didn't know what to call themselves. So they were all sitting in the garage, this is the truth. And they were quietly trying to concentrate on who could come up with a name for the band. And the only sound they could hear were the crickets outside. And then they got the idea, let's call ourselves Buddy Holly and the Crickets. And one of their big hits was Peggy Sue. And here it is.
Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, yes, I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Oh, how my heart yearns for you, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, yes, I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, gal, I want you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I want you, Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I want you, Peggy Sue.
Whoops. We ran out of space there on the other side. But we got the most part of Peggy Sue in there. Anyway, we're going to start this side off with a number one chart song. A number one chart song from 1944. Don't Fence Me In by Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters. So, here we go.
Oh, give me land, lots of land, under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise.
I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. And I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
Give me land, lots of land under starry skies. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies.
On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, no. Papa, don't you fence me in.
Well, you know, it felt good to hear old Bing. Haven't heard him in quite a while. He was so relaxed. I think the only guy that was more relaxed than him was maybe Perry Como. And I think you have to worry about Perry Como falling asleep while he was singing the song. But he was a good artist anyway. A lot of people like Perry Como, including myself. Anyway, next up we got Roy Orbison with a song that he wrote and recorded back in 1963 called Blue Bayou. Yeah, Blue Bayou.
I feel so bad, I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine, looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where you sleep all day and the catfish play on Blue Bayou. All those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Oh, to see my baby again and to be with some of my friends, maybe I'd be happy then on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, gonna stay on Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Oh, that girl of mine by my side, the silver moon and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue Bayou.
Well, okay, that was good. And now we're going to move right along here with Kitty Wells and her record that topped the charts there for a while in 1954. Yep, #1. Little things mean a lot. Isn't it the truth?
Blow me a kiss from across the room. Say I look nice when I'm not. Touch my hair as you pass my chair. Little things mean a lot. Give me your arm as we cross the street. Call me at 6 on the dot. A line a day when you're far away. Little things mean a lot. Don't have to buy me diamonds and pearls, champagne, sables, or such. I never cared much for diamonds and pearls, 'cause honestly, honey, they just cost money. Give me your hand when I've lost the way. Give me your shoulder to cry on, whether the day is bright or gray. Give me your heart to rely on. Send me the warmth of a secret smile to show me you haven't forgot. For always and ever, now and forever, little things mean a lot. Give me your hand when I've lost the way. Give me your shoulder to cry on, whether the day is bright or gray. Give me your heart to rely on. Send me the warmth of a secret smile to show me you haven't forgot. That always and ever, now and forever, little things mean a lot.
Okay, nice job there, Kitty. I got one more request that I almost overlooked here. It's for Jason, and it's called He Is My Everything. And it's the king, Elvis himself. Come on, Elvis.
I long to be his possession. Oh, he is my everything. I remember my days of darkness, without sunshine or sight to lead the way. Then a whisper of his voice softly calling to the arms of my Maker to stay. He is my reason for living. Oh, he is the King of all kings. I long to be his possession. Oh, he is my everything. After the lightning and thunder, after the last bell has rung, I want to bow down before him and hear him say, well done. He is my reason for living. Oh, he is the King of all kings. I long to be his possession. Oh, he is my everything. I long to be his possession. Oh, he is my everything.
back in 1956, a fella named Lonnie Donegan, I believe he's from Australia, but I can't swear to that. Anyway, he took an old folk song and he rewrote the music some, and he wrote some words for it. And it was called the Rock Island Line, which was later on recorded by Don Cornell and Johnny Cash. But Lonnie Donegan, he was the one who wrote it, and he was the first one who recorded. So here it is, the Rock Island Line.
Now this here's a story about the Rock Island Line. The Rock Island Line, she runs down into New Orleans. And just outside of New Orleans, there's a big toll gate. And all the trains that go through the toll gate, well, they gotta pay the man some money. But of course, if you got certain things on board, you're okay, you don't have to pay the man nothing. And just now we see a train, she coming down the line. And when she come up near the toll gate, the driver, he shout down to the man. He say, I got pigs, I got horses, I got cows, I got sheep, I got all livestock, I got all livestock, I got all livestock. And the man say, well, you're all right, boy, just get on through, you don't have to pay me nothing. And the train go through. And when you go through the toll gate, the train got up a little bit of steam and a little bit of speed. And when the driver think he's safely on the other side, he shout back down the line to the man. He said, I fooled you, I fooled you. I got pig iron, I got pig iron, I got old pig iron. Now I'll tell you where I'm going, boy. Down the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Yes, the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. And if you own the ride, you got to ride it like to find to get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. I may be right, may be wrong. You know you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Down the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Yes, the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. And if you own the ride, you got to ride it like to find to get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. I'm safe from sin. The good Lord coming for to see me again. Down the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Yeah, the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. And if you won't ride it, gotta ride it like you find to get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. A, B, C, W, H, Y, Z. Cat's on the cover, but he don't see me. Down the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Yes, the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. And if you won't ride it, gotta ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. Rock Island Line, the road to ride. Yes, the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. And if you won't ride it, gotta ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line.
I got a record here by Eileen Rogers. So it's Rodgers. So I guess you don't sound the D in there. Rogers, I don't know. Eileen Rogers. Anyway, it's called The Miracle of Love from back in 1956. It was, a hit, but not a big chart buster, but it was a nice song. So I'm going to play it for you, just for you.
Bum 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 bum
A whippoorwill awakens and she tells the golden morn that while the world was sleeping, some new whippoorwills were born, showing the lark and the dove another miracle of love. A bee begins a buzzing, making honey out of dew, and roses by the dozen bloom where flowers never grew, warmed by the sun from above. Another miracle of love. Yes, I believe in miracles, that miracles come true. Dear, I believe in miracles. Just look at me and you. Two strangers in the morning, then two friends this afternoon.
Now strangers in the morning are two sweethearts 'neath the moon, close as a hand in a glove. Another miracle of love. A ring upon my finger and a hand enclosed in mine, an ivy-covered cottage and a little one in time. That is the sweet story of another miracle of
There's a lot of songs the songs are different, but the titles are the same. And I remember one time I had an idea. I thought, I'll find a title for a song that there's several songs that have the same title. And then on one of my programs, I'll play them all together. Well, I'm not going to do that. It was just a silly thought that I had at the time, so I dismissed it. But I'm going to play a song here by The Crest from 1960. Wait a minute, check here. Yeah, 1960. And I realized that there's three versions of Step by Step. One of them was from 1990, and that was the Backstreet Boys had a number 1 chart record called Step by Step. And before that was a country record called Step by Step by Eddie Rabbitt in 1981. So there's three songs all called Step by Step, and I'm not going to play them, of course. I'm going to play the one by The Crest. I think that's sort of like on the doo-wop sort of thing, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Step, 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 step.
Step by step, I fell in love with you, and step by step, it wasn't hard to do. Kiss by kiss and hand in hand, that's the way it all began. Soon we found the perfect plan for love. Side by side, we took a lover's walk, and word by word, we had a lover's talk. One word led to another, and then in no time we were up to 10. My heart knew it was gonna end in love.
First step,
A sweet hello.
second step,
My heart's aglow.
third step,
We had a date,
fourth step,
stayed out late.
fifth step,
I walked you home,
sixth step,
we're all alone. 7th step, we took a chance. 1 kiss and true romance. Step by step, we climbed to heaven's door, and step by step, each thrill invited more than you promised faithfully. All your love belonged to me. Now I know we'll always be in love.
first step,
A sweet hello.
second step,
My heart's aglow.
third step,
We had a date,
fourth step,
stayed out late.
fifth step,
I walked you home,
sixth step,
we're all alone. 7th step, we took a chance. 1 kiss and true romance. Step by step, we climbed to heaven's door, and step by step, each thrill inviting more than you promised faithfully. All your love belonged to me. Now I know we'll always be in love.
step, 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 step.
I don't know. Was 1968 a good year or a bad year for us? I can't recall now. Were we in Vietnam in 60? I think we were, yeah. Anyway, here's a sad song. Of course, it's got nothing to do with the war. It's Bobby Goldsboro and Honey.
See the tree, how big it's grown. But friend, it hasn't been too long. It wasn't big. I laughed at her and she got mad. The first day that she planted it was just a twig. Then the first snow came and she ran out to brush the snow away so it wouldn't die. Came running in, all excited, slipped and almost hurt herself, and I laughed till I cried. She was always young at heart, kinda dumb and kinda smart, and I loved her so. And I surprised her with a puppy, kept me up all Christmas Eve 2 years ago. And it would sure embarrass her when I came in from working late, 'cause I would know that she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad and silly late show. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you if only I could. She wrecked the car and she was sad and so afraid that I'd be mad, but what the heck? Though I pretended hard to be, guess you could say she saw through me and hugged my neck. I came home unexpectedly and caught her crying needlessly in the middle of the day. And it was in the early spring when flowers bloom and robins sing, she went away. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you if only I could. One day while I was not at home, while she was there and all alone, the angels came. Now all I have is memories of honey, and I wake up nights and call her name. Now my life's an empty stage where honey lived and honey played and love grew up. And a small cloud passes overhead and cries down on the flower bed that honey loved. And see the tree, how big it's grown. But friend, it hasn't been too long. It wasn't big. And I laughed at her and she got mad. The first day that she planted it was just a twig.
Yeah, that's one of the old songs that always kind of brings a tear to my eye. You know, I sort of get involved in the story. Anyway, I got a record here by Faith Hill. You know, and she's married to somebody famous. My old mind is gone dead. I can't even think of who it is. But anyway, she's a country singer. Well, I think you would call it country, new country or whatever. Anyway, she's got one here called Keep Moving On. Yeah, Keep Moving On. And it's kind of, it's sort of a religious song, but it's kind of bouncy at the same time. You'll see. Give a listen.
Well, in this world of sorrow, trouble and temptation, Yeah, Jesus always promised trial and tribulation. He said you don't have to fret or fear. Children, be of good cheer and keep walking on. Children, keep walking on. Keep walking on. Yeah, keep walking on. Hey, in Jesus Christ the truth is found. Walking on, I'm walking on. He'll keep your feet on solid ground. Walking on, I'm walking on. Sometimes you have to just believe. Yeah, He put in the book for us to read. Walking on, I'm walking on. Satan, you can't fool this girl. My Lord overcame in this world. Keep walking on. Yeah, keep walking on. Hey, keep walking on. Yeah, keep walking on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! That's right. Come on, Shelby, I need your help on this now. Jesus walked on the water, Peter walked on it too. God gave you the power to do what you cannot do. Well, everywhere we travel, He's traveled down before. Yeah, there ain't no need to worry where it leads to anymore. I'm walking on, I'm walking on, I'm walking on, I'm walking on, I'm walking on. Yeah, I'm walking on. Come on, girl. Well, the road is narrow and it's straight, but it leads right up to the Golden Gate. It may be rough, it may be long, but I don't have to walk alone. And step by step and day by day, He takes my hand, I hear Him say, keep walking on, keep walking on, keep walking on, keep walking on. Oh, what you gonna do? Can't pay that rent. Hey, what you gonna do, Shelby, when the morning's fair? Hey, what you gonna do when you just can't cope? Hey, what you gonna do, yeah, when you're out of hope? Girl, keep walking on, 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 keep walking on. Hey, 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 girl, that is why I love you so much. Keep on walking, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. And I keep in the faith. Woo!
Well, I told you that was kind of a bouncy tune. Now I got Link Ray and his Raymen from 1958, the record of Rumble. back in 1936, the year yours truly was born. Benny Goodman had a hit, and his orchestra had a hit record out called "The Glory of Love." And I know when I was growing up as a kid, this is, years after the record first came out, people were still singing that song around. I remember hearing it when I was a kid. And then up in the 50s, the Roommates made the record called "The Glory of Love." And, I'm going through my stuff here. I found it. So I want to play it for you. Remember, The Glory of Love, the Roommates, from somewhere in the 50s. I don't know exactly when. Yeah, that was an old song, "The Glory of Love," a little bit of doo-wop or whatever. Hey, did you ever hear a group called the Prison Heirs? Prison Heirs, yeah. Well, they were prisoners in the Tennessee State Penitentiary, and in 1953 they introduced a song that they sang as a group, I guess. The Prison Heirs, so they must have been a group. How stupid can you get? Anyway, they sang a song called "Just Walking in the Rain." And I guess it went nowhere, but I guess Johnny Ray, who wrote it, later that same year, he recorded it and made a nice hit out of it. So I'm going to let you hear it. "Just Walking in the Rain," Johnny Ray from 1953.
Just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet, torture in my heart by trying to forget. Just walking in the rain, so alone and blue, all because my heart still remembers you. People come to window, they always stare at me, shake their heads in sorrow, saying, "Who can that fool be?" Just walking in the rain, thinking how we met, knowing things could change. Somehow I can't forget.
Just
sorrow, saying, who can that fool be?
Now who can he be?
Just walking in the rain,
Walking in the rain,
thinking how we've met,
walking in the rain,
knowing things have changed.
walking in the rain.
Somehow I can't forget.
There was a rumor going around that Johnny Ray used to cry when he makes his records. And that reminds me, the other day my wife was watching a movie called Ghost. Ghost is a love story. You know, years ago, back around 1955, they wrote a song for a movie called Unchained, and it was recorded. It was the background music for that movie Unchained, called Unchained Melody, played by Les Baxter and his orchestra. And Al Hibbler made a big hit out of that movie, that song rather, Unchained Melody. And around 1995, I think it was, and I'm only guessing here, but there was a movie out called Ghost with Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg. And it was a beautiful love story. In fact, the best love story that I'd seen come out since the movie Love Story itself back around 1970 with Ali MacGraw and Ryan O'Neal and Ray Milland. Either one of those movies I recommend to anybody that if you haven't seen it and you enjoy a good love story, rent it or get a chance to see it. Make sure you got some Kleenex around. But she was watching Ghost, and I heard him singing this song near the end of the movie there in this one love scene, and it was Unchained Melody. They used it in that movie. So I thought, it's a good tape to put on here. So here, and I didn't even know that I had it, so I checked around here, and I finally found it in a pile of stuff here by the Platters. Yeah, the Platters. So here's from 1955, the Platters and Unchained Melody.
My darling, I've hungered for your touch. Alone, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers
wait for me. I'll be coming home. Wait for me. And oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. A long, lonely time. And time goes by so slow. And time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need, oh, how I need your love. Godspeed, your love to me. Oh, how I need your love, my darling.
Well, I won't be able to get another movie on here. Song on here, rather. But I'm glad I had that version because that was what was in the movie Ghost. So I'm going to say goodbye. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love one another. Pray for America. And like I said, if you get a chance to see those movies, you won't be sorry. Old Jack never stirred anybody wrong, you know. I don't lie. I tell it like it is. That's my problem. I don't lie. Of course, if I did, I could have gotten a lot more trouble over the years than what I have. Yeah. Goodbye. God bless.